Good evening. Today I'd like to talk about the videos I upload in the last 2 years. Now this video probably is about the 50th. Most of them, let's say, half in Spanish and half in English. And I tried to express my views about the state of affairs of the world today. I like to start reminding that in October 2017, we commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Soviet Revolution. The revolution led by Lenin and was a remarkable achievement for the social and for the social history, for the history of the world. We had, prior to this revolution, were the French Revolution, and then we have some other revolution, but this was the most important, because for the first times the people who obeyed rebels. I will not try to make a lecture about the Marxist theories and the revolutionary theories about the Russian Revolution, but I have to remark that fact of history, that unfortunately only lasts about 70 years. So in the videos I uploaded, I tried to understand the present and the past, especially in the last century, that marks the present, and of course always from a socialist perspective. I describe the societies and how did evolve with the middle classes that was not thought about, where Marx wasn't able to look into that future, and how the capitalist systems also revolutionized itself. So I tried to explain the middle classes, and then from the Soviet perspective, the nomenclatura, how they turn into the middle classes of the capitalist Russia of today. Then I touched briefly the Chinese history of the communist China and the present circumstances of the China at present, led by the so-called Communist Party, which is actually a nationalist party, and the system which is full-fledged capitalism. Then I talk about the insertion of China and Russia and the capitalist, also the capitalist insertion into China and Russia. So sort of mixtures of different interests. Then I talk about since I live most of my life here in Argentina, since I'm an Argentine citizen. I talk about two issues that always called my interest. One was the inflation, which I call it a syndrome. I took that from the medical lexicon. And the other was the only war that Argentina fought in the 20th century that was against against the United Kingdom. So they call it the Malvinas Falkland War or conflict. It was a war. I describe it, and I said, I present my views about it. And lately I talk about Asia, the Korea problem, the Trump, the President Trump, how things look today in the world. That's why I intended to explain from my point of view. Now, perhaps this might be the last talk in this type of format, and then I will change the methods and the talks also in different fashion. I like to thank the people who took time to watch my talks, and that will be all. I thank you once again. Good night.